All right, hey team, welcome. I don't know why I bother trying to wear glasses. It just looks like I'm looking at myself. Well, welcome to our Thursday night call. It is May 28th, 2015 for any past YouTubers that are watching our team calls. Big things going on this week. We had 3 rank ups today. 3. And I already know we're having 2 next week. Told you this was going to be our month. We're making a comeback. So huge congratulations to Samantha Hill, Rosanna Martinez, and Caitlin Moore. They all hit Emerald this week, which is super exciting. So proud of you guys. You guys are kicking it, and you're taking names, and I love it. Our top 5 coaches this week was Stephanie Smith with 495 PV, Emily Albrico with 405 PV, Stephanie Parks with 285 PV, Jill Kelly with 270 PV, and Lindsay Sessions with 195 PV. Way to go, ladies. I will have our rank, the leadership board. I'm in the process of making it, so I'll post it tomorrow. I don't like posting things at like 10 o'clock at night because everybody misses them. So I will post them tomorrow. Success Club. Let's chat Success Club real quick because I know how we get with 3 days left of the month. We're like, we're not going to make it. But we all know what my motto is, it's not over till it's over. You have until the 31st, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I don't want to hear anybody saying they're going to quit and they're not going to go after it. Congratulations to those who have locked in Success Club. Lindsay Sessions with 14 points, Stephanie Parks with 10, Stephanie Smith with 10, Emily Albrico with 6, and Ashley Bearwald with 5, and maybe more, but this was the thing that updated this morning. Some of you are so close. I don't know if you guys noticed. I posted a picture in the team page. You guys are doing a great job on commenting on pictures, so thank you. That was a huge thing for me to ask you guys to do, so thank you. Let's rally the troops. Let's get these last 5 coaches that are so close to PV. I posted a picture today. Caitlin, Sarah Berry, Diana, Cara, and Shannon, you just need to help one more person. You guys have locked in Success Club 5 for the month. I know you guys can do it. Some of you hit it every single month, and so many more of you are on the board, so let's not give up. You guys can do it. Phenomenal month. We're at 31 new coaches, so we are getting back into our groove. We went into an awesome peak in January and February, and then we sunk down in March and April, and I think we're starting to get our groove back, so I'm super excited about that. We're only 16 coaches away from officially being a 250-member Team Fire to Get Fit team. And I don't know if you all recall, the beginning of the year, our goal was to have 250 by the end of the year. So we're completely surpassing that goal, so I'm super excited about that. Just one quick thing, our team challenge group starts on Monday. It is a $10 buy-in. You can either win half the pot by before and after pictures, a fourth of the pot for inches, and a fourth of the pot for weight loss. Last month, Katie Chappell, I probably mispronounced her last name, I'm so sorry, and Diana, I'm not going to even try to pronounce your last name. They each walked away with $165 because they had amazing results from doing what? From working out that we're supposed to do every day. So join us, win some money for doing what you're supposed to be doing every day. And let's face it, when we're being accountable for our own fitness goals, our business is growing. So I hope that more of you will join. I think we have 12 in so far, and 40 of you said you were coming. So get a check out to me ASAP or PayPal me or message me, do whatever you need to do. All right, I'm not going to take up too much time because I want to turn the call over to Alyssa. Alyssa, I'm not going to try to pronounce your last name because I'm going to botch it. Alyssa lives in Albany. I'm not sure how we connected. She probably popped up in my newsfeed because she's very inspiring. Alyssa is a 2-star qualifying coach. She is a part of Team Boom. So she is in our organization somewhere because she's under Tracy Mara, as we all know, is our head upline. So we're in the same family somewhere. Very, very far distance away. I said she's a 2-star qualifying coach. She is a full-time pharmacist who is doing it currently part-time. And what I love about Alyssa, I don't love this, but she was diagnosed with breast cancer in January. And she has not let this stop her. She has been completely on fire and very inspiring. If you check out her page, the video with Shaun T will make you cry. But I want her to talk today because I think it's just something that you guys need to hear, and I want you guys to hear from other people. So with that, Alyssa, I'm going to hand it over to you, and she's going to take over the phone call.
Okay, great. And my name is Alyssa Sardelli. That's my last name. And I am from Albany, New York. Are all of you from around the same area? No? All over the place? Yeah. I am a full-time pharmacist right now. I'm not currently working as a pharmacist. I'm on medical leave because of the breast cancer. So I'm taking a little break from that and utilizing the time off from my full-time job to focus on my Beachbody business. So far so good. I'm really loving the full-time Beachbody coach life right now. I like being home. It's going to be tough getting back into work, but that's what's also driving me to work hard with the business, and it's helping with my why. I enrolled as the coach at the end of March 2013. And I was one of those customers that bought Insanity off of Amazon. I'm guilty of it. So don't give up on those people or I enrolled at the end of March 2013. And I initially enrolled just for the discount. I was using the programs using Shakeology. But then once I got involved with Team Boom and used the programs more, people were starting to come to me. I decided I wanted to work the business. So I believe there are 3 different types of coaches. There's the discount coaches, the hobby transition throughout all 3. So right now, my main focus is working the business, and a big part of my why of what's driving me to do this every single day, cancer has helped that. It's opened my eyes. I don't want to be restricted to 3 weeks vacation anymore working for Rite Aid Pharmacy. I want to be able to do what I want when I want, and I see that Beachbody provides that opportunity for us. So that's what motivates me. December 2014, this past year, I remember doing Insanity Max 30, and I remember going to work and being like, wow, I'm really sore, but felt this like pain in my chest. I'm like, what is going on? So I go home and I felt a lump in my breast, and I went to the doctor right away. I believe it was like 3 days later, I went to the doctor after I worked my long stretch at work, and see and everything confirmed whether what that driving my cancer. Like older women, when they have breast cancer, that's usually the case. It's hormone driven, but mine is just, they don't know why I got breast cancer. And I'm also negative for the gene mutation too. So it's an aggressive form of breast cancer. There's no target therapies for it. So right now I'm going through chemotherapy. I have to go through 16 rounds, and I just completed my 6th treatment. And I'm going to continue on every single week with a treatment until I think beginning of August is my last treatment. So I'm really excited for that. And I had to have a double mastectomy with reconstruction. That was a tough decision to make because they don't tell you which surgery to have. It's kind of like it's your own decision, either a lumpectomy or have a double mastectomy. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get bigger and better boobs after. So it was frustrating for me with the new year having to deal with breast cancer. I was so motivated, ready to really take my business to the moon. I remember like making all these posts at the beginning of the year about like how excited I am like to start fresh. And then this road bump came along. And I actually talked to a girl at the beginning when I got diagnosed, and she said that breast cancer was the best thing that ever happened to her. And I remember looking at her like, are you kidding me? Like, why is that the best thing ever? And now, like, as I am going through all of this, I do see that there's positive things that come out of it. Appreciating life every single day. Obviously, I don't want to have to go back to my full-time 13-hour shift pharmacist life, being on my feet all day. So Beachbody has really motivated me to work hard so that I don't have to go back to that. Maybe part-time, I would love to do that. But I don't know if you guys know who Katie Ersta is. She's I think a 9-star diamond coach. She was on one of the Super Saturday videos, and I remember reaching out to her. She had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I was like, how did you get through this with working the business? And she just told me, focus on helping others. And when you can't be there for your team, like have some leaders step up and help you. And that's just what's been been sticking in my mind every single day is just focusing on helping others rather than focusing and on like what I'm going through, and like constantly like thinking, oh my God, I have cancer. Oh my God, you know, like I have to go through all this. I have to go through chemo. I have 2 more months of chemo, blah, blah, blah. And like Ashley said, there's a video on my like page, if you guys want to check that out, of Sean T. One of my friends reached out to him and told him about my story, and he pulled me up on stage and shared my breast cancer story in front of 1,000 people. And he gave me some great advice on just living your journey is actually right now, and to continue to instill positive energy into my life, and that he has my back. And that like made my life. That was awesome. So, does anyone have any questions about my breast cancer journey or anything right now before I go on? I have some tips and stuff that I can give you guys too. Ashley, I can't hear you.
Yeah, I tend to talk when I'm on mute. And if you guys have a question and you don't know how to unmute yourself, raise your hand. Or if you think of something while she's talking, utilize the chat feature. That way we can go back through at the end of the call too and look through the questions.
Okay. So, like Ashley said, I'm a 2-star qualifying coach. I think I have to hold it for 1 more week until I'm officially a 2-star diamond. So I remember as a new coach thinking that Emerald was like far out of reach. How am I going to find 2 people that are going to want to enroll under me and work the business? How am I ever going to get to diamond? Blah, blah, blah. So I have some tips on rank advancing, and there's not a specific order. I just jotted down some random things, so sorry if I'm all over the place. But I think one of the most important things for you and for your new coaches is to establish your why. We all know the 3 vital behaviors of inviting, personal development, being proof the product works. They're easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. So we have to establish our why, like what's going to drive us to do these things every single day. So that's one of the first things I do with my new coaches on their Getting Started Right call, is establishing their why, having them write it down and then posting it somewhere that they'll see it every single day. Another thing that has helped me with my business is having business hours. I know it's not always easy to stick to a strict schedule, but even if it's a power hour every single day. A power hour is when you turn off your chat on your Facebook and you get through as many invites and follow-ups as you can. Just block off an hour where you're so focused, nothing else is going to get in your way. So get as much done as you can, because we need consistency when it comes to our business, and staying organized. One thing that's helped me that's free that you guys can check out is passionplanner.com. There's a free PDF on there, and you can print it off, and it has like from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. or whatever. I don't remember the exact times, but you can print it off and make your schedule that way. Engaging with your team, so being on the team calls every single week, training groups. We have, like, my team has Coach Basics, Path to Emerald, Shooting to Diamond. So if you're the sponsor coach, be in the group with your new coaches and help them stay motivated. Get on the national wake-up calls and attending live events. I'm sure you guys have heard this over and over again about how important live events are. I think that's what really made me go from a discount coach to more of a hobby business coach, is by attending the live events. Like, getting to know the people that you see on these Zoom calls and see them face to face is so much fun. Another important thing, like when I first started as a coach and hearing about Success Club and everything, I was just out to get those Success Club points. I wasn't really helping people achieve the best results that they can get. And one thing that's helped me maintain my rank and continue to have my team grow is by helping people achieve results. The work actually begins at the challenge pack sale. It's not you sell the challenge pack, throw them in a group, check in on them twice a month, and that's it. So we have to provide the tools that they need to achieve the best results. And I find that the ones that get the best results in our challenges are the best coaches in the end. So whether it's helping them form a meal plan, sending them recipes, I made a document of all 21-day fix recipes. A lot of them are on the teambeachbody.com website. If you go under the nutrition tab, it tells you exactly how many containers each recipe is, what color. So I listened to a National Wake Up Call a few months ago, and this has been working to help people get the best results is by having daily challenges. So we have daily photo challenges, whether it's like post a picture of your greens for the day or post a picture of your workout gear. It's been getting people really involved, and which is also preparing them to become coaches down the road. Like, we're making them into gold ships or great coaches, and they don't even know it yet. So helping them get the best results, have them become comfortable by engaging in the group. And then they're more likely to want to give the coaching opportunity a chance. Let's see. Also, another thing, like once I have add someone into a challenge group, I always help them get started with Shakeology. I send them information about Shakeology so they know what it is, what the benefits are. And I send them a recipe on exactly how to make it, because the majority of the people that try Shakeology for the first time make it incorrectly, and then they think they don't like it. So always send them recipes on how to make it. Group chats, checking in with them, maybe pairing them up with other teammates. So that has helped with my group. And ever since I started doing that with the photo challenges and really helping them get the best results, they're more likely to become coaches after. Another thing, like once I have them in the challenge groups, they're on the home direct Shakeology. So a few days before their second shipment goes out, maybe like a week or 9 days prior, I'll send them a message and I'll ask them how Shakeology has helped them, what they like about it, if they've noticed any changes. And I'll let them know that they ordered their challenge pack on this date and that it will be automatically shipped out on whatever date, and ask them if they are interested in continuing getting it every single month. Discount coaches are great. So if they say, yes, I love Shakeology, I would love to get it every single month, then you can talk to them. This is a great way of like getting coaches if you want to reach Diamond. Talk to them about maybe becoming a coach, or also known as a preferred customer. They can save 25% on Shakeology. They don't have to work the business. If they do want to work the business, then I'm more than happy to help them get started. So that has helped me get some coaches. Discount coaches are great. And another thing is to have an ongoing contact list. I use Google Documents, and I have a list of the people that are in my challenge groups. I have a list for people that are interested in the coaching opportunity, future challenges. So Google Doc is a great way to stay organized. If they're not interested now in a challenge, always ask them if next month may be better. And I always ask for referrals when I do my invites. I always ask if they're interested or if anyone else they know is interested. Trying to think of what else. I think for inviting, I follow a script. I make it easily duplicatable for my team and something that I can use on the go. So I keep it in my notepad so I can do my invites whenever, wherever. And it's consistent and it's easy to teach to your team. So one thing, I don't know if you guys know who Danny Johnson is, but there's a script book that she has that's really good. If you want to check that out, just a good way of how to approach people and what to say and how to handle objections. Let's see. And Success Club, I think, is so important. Every single month, shooting for Success Club. And I know, like Ashley said, towards the end of the month, everyone gives up. They're like, oh, we only have 3 more days to reach Success Club. But what you can do is like go through your entire inbox, do mass follow-ups, reiterate their why. Whenever I talk to people about inviting to a challenge group or a challenge, and I always ask them their why and really dig into it. And I'll reiterate that when I go back in. Just, are you still interested in losing 20 pounds? Do you still want to look your best when you go to Hawaii in September? So I always bring that up. Incentives are great to try to make Success Club towards the end of the month. If you personally message them and you know that they really wanted that challenge pack, there's only 2 days left, say, I'll PayPal you $10 or I'll send you 3 Shakeology samples if you order by the end of the month. And ask for referrals and just continue to share before and after photos. And let's see what else. And at the end of each day, what I do too, like we have our 3 vital behaviors, but also look at what you didn't do. Look at what you did and what you didn't do and how you can better yourself the next day. Maybe make a to-do list so you don't get off track. Or if you didn't do your invites that day, put that number 1 on your list so you do it the next day. I think that's it. That's about all I have.
Thanks, Alyssa. Does anybody have any questions for Alyssa? I know you guys tend to be quiet little chatty ones. That totally didn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. Cara, yes, you have a question. So does your husband.
I do.
Who's raising behind you.
Oh, can I just go for it?
Go for it.
Okay. I love my challenge groups, and I typically have, good success with getting Success Club 5 and everything like that. But I feel like, I totally lost my screen. There we go. I feel like after like 2 or 3 months, I'm having people kind of drop off. How do you kind of create the lasting effect of like why people should continue Shakeology? Because I feel like once I have them in one challenge group, I've kind of tried to make it open where it's like, hey, especially because I love the 21-day fix. So they come back and they're continuing Shakeology, but I feel like so many of them down the line then just don't continue with that. How do you kind of fix that? I don't know what the term would be.
I think like right from the beginning, I just stressed the importance of it. I remember at Summit last year, there was a Shakeology seminar on like not so much pushing 21-day fix and pushing the programs, but rather like pushing Shakeology and then the fitness program as an added benefit to it. So like never like down value Shakeology, like right. Just have that as the focus. As the main focus. Okay. And I think you guys can listen to that recording in the Coach Online office. And that has helped me with like really trying to explain to people. Like I always send them a video on what Shakeology is and the benefits of it. I tell them it's not going to be a quick fix. They're not going to lose 30 pounds from 1 month of Shakeology. It's an ongoing lifestyle change. It's something they have to have every single day, and just 1 month isn't going to do anything.
Right. I like that. I think kind of changing, I feel like it's been, challenge pack, especially when it's like the 140 sales, like challenge pack and Shakeology, and I like that, changing kind of the focus.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And that's where the consistent volume is coming from Shakeology too. It's like the hardest thing to keep them on it, but that's where the volume is coming from. So if we can really show them and tell them how great Shakeology is and have them experience it and see for themselves, then they're more likely to get on it. And I think like having them become preferred customers or discount coaches helps them too with getting it every single month.
Sweet.
Katrina, do you have any questions? You're always my queen of questions. You always have a question.
Oh, sorry. Well, first of all, Alyssa, I think it's pretty amazing that you are totally ready to quit your full-time job as the pharmacist. Like, did you go to school? Did you, you probably have a degree and wealth of education, and yet you're willing to just say, you know what, I'm doing a life change.
Yeah, I went to school
I
for
don't know.
6
So
years.
I don't know if I don't know if I can do that. Just be like, you know what? I know I got a degree in this field, but yeah.
Yeah, I went to school for 6 years. It was a doctor of pharmacy program. And I think my parents would be really upset with me if I decided to not work the business or work as a pharmacist. But I see that the earning potential is far more than what a pharmacist is. Yeah, I make a 6-figure income now as a pharmacist, but with Beachbody, like you could make 7 figures, you know, but
Right.
and it's not just that, it's being able to do what I want when I want, living my life, not having to be on my feet all day. Like thinking about having to go back to work full time is like driving me nuts. Like I'm extending it out as long as I can. So I see myself definitely going part-time down the road.
What is your either go-to market of people to invite? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it referrals? Is it talking face-to-face with people?
Instagram is my thing. Just constantly engaging with people on there.
Can you share your Instagram?
It's Fitness Farm, but it's PHARM.
Sorry not to jump in.
That's okay.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah, Instagram is my thing, and I like Facebook invites too. I'll work my warm market a lot, and I'll personally message people and invite them to challenges. And I'll like go through my friends list. I'll start at the letter A, and I'll message everyone through the entire list, and then move on to the next letter. And I feel like I used to wait until people came to me for challenges and asking about posts. Now I am like reaching out to people more. I feel like people sometimes get nervous to reach out to us when they see us post about a challenge. So I reach out to them. Anyone that likes or comments my photos, I'll send them a message and say, hey, I saw you liked my post about my upcoming challenge. Would you like more information? And a lot of them end up saying yes. So I feel like Instagram is my thing. I tried Pinterest. I feel like I can only focus on one social media at a time, like focus on one, grow it, and then move on to the next one. And grow that.
I put
Can I kind of ask, I don't know if anybody else has any questions, but on the topic.
Who's talking?
Hello?
No, go ahead. Whoever's
Cara.
talking. Go ahead, Cara.
Some of us
who's talking?
We're talking about today actually about inviting on Instagram. How do you kind of invite people to either the opportunity or challenge groups or anything? How do you approach that on Instagram once you kind of build that relationship?
So what I normally do is like I'll go on a few fitness related hashtags, comment on a few of their photos, make sure you switch up the comments or you will get blocked. Whereas before you used to be able to copy and paste, not anymore. So switch it. And then I convert it over Facebook. So I'll comment on to connect on Facebook and go there. And the direct message thing is great too. Anyone that follows you, you can send them a direct message like, thanks for the follow. I'm always looking for ways to improve my fitness page. Are there any tips that you would like to see on my page? And then you can connect with them that way through direct message. The people that follow you, they are already interested in you. So by reaching out to them, you already have one step ahead by having them follow you already. So that's what I do. I reach out to those people.
Perfect. Thank you.
That's a really good idea. I like that. That's really good. The whole direct message thing. And it doesn't sound spammy because I know sometimes we've been in the team page and be like, they just messaged me and asked me to be a coach. And it's like, do they even look at your page? Whereas you're not doing it in a salesy way. You're just like asking them for feedback. So that's a really good piece of advice. So hopefully you guys heard that and took that in.
Okay. I have something. First, I want to say thank you for sharing your story. I think that's so courageous of you to have the double mastectomy and just very touched by your story. But do you only coach Challenge Pack people, or do you have customers who don't purchase from you is my first question.
So when I first started as a coach, all I did was just have my free fitness groups and help them whether or not they bought anything from me or not, and have that motivation and support. Now what I do is I invite to challenges with a challenge pack. If they don't want to do the challenge, I offer them my free fitness support group on Facebook, have them make it's the free account, but I say fitness profile. I word it differently. So I have them set up their fitness profile, and then I'll add them into the free groups. And then that way they can see the before and afters of the challengers and all that. So I have changed how I'm inviting, and now it is just to challenges versus just my free group.
Because I'm kind of at the point where I'm trying to switch over from that. I have a lot of free customers, and I feel like I need to kind of transition away from that.
Mm-hmm.
What was my other question? Do you personally message your customers too, just to check up on them? I was kind of doing that on a weekly basis to talk to them and touch base with them about their goals. But how many people do you have in a group at once?
So with my challenge groups, it depends on how many I have, because I have a lot of repeat people,
yeah.
But they could be anywhere from 5 people, 2 people to 10 people. But customers that I have, my entire customer list, it's very hard to stay in contact with everyone.
Right.
So I use Automatic CEO. I don't know if you guys have heard of that. And that's just a good way for them to get emails from me. I'll add them to a welcome automated email responder, so they're getting fitness tips from me and stuff like that, and they're always hearing from me. But the one-on-one on Facebook, it's hard to do. But if you have certain challengers each month, you'll want to make sure that you check in on them every week, or have a group message where all 5 or 10 of you can motivate each other. It's not just you, but they're working together as a group.
I have 50 people in my group, but it's the ones that have the biggest struggle or the most weight to lose. I try to keep in contact with them weekly, but I don't know. I guess I'm at that point. I just don't know really how to transition away from that and break off into 2 groups.
You could do accountability partners too.
Okay.
In the group, pair them up with someone else.
Well, I kind of have a control issue, because my fear would be, okay, well, are they going to be a good accountability partner?
Yeah,
I see you laughing, Ashley.
Because it's true.
I know.
Yeah.
I feel I have to do it all myself, so that it's done right.
Yeah. You want to help them get the best results they can get, but you also don't want to exhaust yourself or take away from the basics that you have to do every single day. You can only do what you can do with these people.
Yeah, I have a hard time realizing that.
Are these people the 50 that you have? Is it just for one challenge?
Well, half of it is another of my coach drinking Shakeology, or even doing a Beachbody program. And I kind of want to break away from that and do the other group you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But my other coach feels that's twice as much work. So I don't know.
Yeah, I spend the majority of my time in the 21-day fix challenges if they're doing the Beachbody program and drinking Shakeology. And then my general fitness group, I don't spend as much time in there, but I would focus more on the challenges, because that's what's going to grow your business. And that's getting people to use the programs, and then they'll eventually want to become great coaches. And so, we want to help people whether or not they buy anything from us, but we also have a business to run.
Okay. Thank you.
Does anybody else have any questions for Alyssa? No. Well, Alyssa, thank you so much for being on our team call. We greatly appreciate it. I know a lot of us are very excited to hear from you, so I appreciate it. I did put her Instagram and her
This is my first guest.
My internet's being wonky.
I was going to say this is my first time as a guest speaker, so I was excited.
Well, you did great. I remember I messaged her, and Michelle messaged me. She goes, Alyssa says she's so nervous. I said, she'll do fine. She'll do just fine. Hopefully I can drive out to Syracuse one time for a Super Saturday. So Alyssa lives probably like an hour and a half-ish away from me, and they have Super Saturdays, but driving in half an hour-ish away for a Super Saturday. But then again, I drove 10 hours for a Super Saturday in Illinois, so I think I can manage an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Alyssa. I greatly appreciate it. And team, if you think of any last-minute questions, I did put her page in the comments. You can look her up on Facebook. I'm sure she'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you. And her Instagram name is also in the comments. So let's end this week with a bang. We got 4 days left of the month. I want to see all of your names on the Success Club leaderboard. For my coaches that are going to Summit, remember you have to hit Success Club 10 this month to be invited to the Success Club party and to hear Bo Easton speak. I do believe you've got to get that this month, guys. So
what did you say after?
Let me know, and y'all having a great, amazing evening.